The 2025 trade numbers are in, and after all the tariff drama, the result is surprisingly small. In 2024, the total US trade deficit was about 903 billion. In 2025, 901 billion. That's a decrease of about $2 billion or 0.2%. Not 2%, 0.2%. The goods deficit widened to 1.2 trillion, and at the same time, the services surplus rose to about 339 billion. The deficit with China fell significantly, but deficits with countries like Vietnam and Taiwan jumped sharply, so trade didn't vanish, it just rerouted. Now here's where it gets interesting and maybe a little confusing. President Trump said 2 days ago that the US trade deficit has been reduced by 78% because of tariffs, and that it will move into positive territory this year. But based on the official data that just came out, the deficit moved 0.2%, not 78%. So if that number referred to a specific country or a short-term monthly swing, or in our category, that context matters here because the full annual deficit barely changed. And as for turning positive, well, the US hasn't run an overall trade surplus since 1975. This would be a truly historic and almost impossible shift. If I had to assign odds, probably closer to 0.2% or lower here because the data tells a much different story than the headline. Follow along for more.